A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
You don't feel me now. I feel like I'm a live somehow. Your love never meant much to me.
Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Tyrone Vaughn swings for the record books and sole ownership of the all-time hitting streak record right after this. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out.
Now at the plate is Miles Straw. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Vaughn is there to put it away for out number 1. Kyle Funkhauser comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Kyle Funkhauser.
Striding in for Boston, Tyrone Vaughn. Huge moment here as he looks to break one of the game's most notable records, the all-time hitting streak mark. This one's down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And there it is. One of baseball's most unattainable records has just been broken as he now holds the all-time record for the longest hitting streak.
I can't imagine what the last couple of weeks has been like, D-Row, for this guy. Every time he goes to the ballpark, knowing that he's so close to catching Joe D, he finally does and passes the legendary Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, Dan, Matty as well. I want to take my headset off and just stand here and let this guy soak in the moment and let it breathe real quick, because I didn't think we'd ever see this. I really did not think 56 games would ever be touched, and now to watch it get broken, what a special moment.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Vaughn gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Ruhan backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And they get the double play. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. They're
hammered the other way to deep right field. Right fielder looking up, still going back. And that one is gone!
Well, if you're going to give up a towering...
Next to stand in is Tyrone Vaughn, singled in his last at-bat. Hard hit ball to short, reined in. And there's out number 2. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Josh Bell.
0-1, here it comes. He pulls this one into right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Mike Grosso digging in at the plate. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's gone 4 for 9. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the next to bat will be Tyrone Vaughn. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down. And that will bring in Franmil Reyes. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Vaughn is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So kicking off the top of the ninth is Tyrone Vaughn, and they could use a spark from him here.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Unless there's an amazing turnover of this lineup, it's looking like this is going to be his last at bat. And I think, people, we need to take a step back and realize this is the new mark. He has the new a
4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jalen Beeks gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Red Sox, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes.
Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Tyrone Vaughn looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Next to hit, Tyrone Vaughn, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless, whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
Fletcher takes his lead at third with 1 away. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
That is 7. The left fielder.
The 2-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, number 40.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. At the plate now is Tyrone Vaughn, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he'll take it to the bag himself. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Vaughn.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall. One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Vaughn is there, 2 down. Striding in is Tyrone Vaughn. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Tampa Bay Rays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Luis Patino wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. So now here is Miles Straw. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, the center fielder, number 3.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyrone Vaughn. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Reyes is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Digging in next, Tyrone Vaughn flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strong is there to put it away, and the runner will be... And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair, a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and...
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's going to go for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the right fielder. Adios, pelota. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Number 33 on the year. And it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to...
Next to hit is Tyrone Vaughn. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Vaughn is right there as he takes it for the second out. Next up for the Red Sox, Tyrone Vaughn. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead it 6-4.
7th inning, stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Vaughn is there, 1 away.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
6-4 the outcome today. Both Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kyle Funkhauser wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Tommy Wilson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Dan Guerrero hammers down the save, his 6th. So that will wrap things up. Excursion.
No sé cuál me voy, el perro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Tranquilo en la mía que estoy, mucha suspiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacer otro como Floyd, la baby le llevo. Los míos al día no le falta nada, las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas, tú ronca allá afuera que tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, mi casa te siente si no te lo cierro, la vida me bendiga porque me miro, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero, que arriba no llego. Que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar. Los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran.
Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes. So now here is Guillermo Ortega, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Guillermo.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Mlb Rosario. Now here's the first offering. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now to bat, Luke Voigt. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Alejandro Kirk comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jalen Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, come on, guys.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Again, a 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. Striding forward now is the DH, George Springer.
The designated hitter, George.
First delivery to him. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So here is Cole Roederer, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Now to the plate, here is Michael Busch. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Needed just a... All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Guillermo Ortega.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Ahmed Rosario will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Luke Voigt, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat.
But we'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Now the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Robinson is right there, 1 down. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring in Jalen Davis. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bounce to first, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's George Springer. First offering, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3. Now into the box. Cole Roederer will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that there's a swing and a high drive into left center field. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple. At the plate, Michael Busch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Next up is Guillermo Ortega. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Ball 1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Ahmed Rosario waits on deck. There's ball 4. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ahmed Rosario. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the stretch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it 1 better. Giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lou. Voigt.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. Skied into straightaway right. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Red Sox came through and it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Robert Gesellman earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way